You are the only person in the world that you are with 24/7. Wouldn't you want to foster and create a safe space within yourself? In the last few years, I've embraced this idea of solitude, graciously romanticizing how I view the world and the way I go about my day. Finding gratitude and magic in the mundane while shifting my mindset to one that makes me feel lighter, radiant, and content is something that I've been working on and will continue to strive towards in 2023. But it's easier said than done, let me tell you that, and it's something that doesn't happen overnight. There are days when those thoughts get to me, and there are nights when I replay a scenario in my head and it drives me crazy. But it's how I react to these situations where personal growth happens. So you could either treat yourself compassionately or abusively, and that's up to you to decide. I got a cold brew. The other way. There you go. So why are solo dates so important to me? Well, it goes back to my first point. You are with yourself 24/7, and going on a solo date is a form of self-love and self-compassion that acts as a stepping stone to being comfortable in your own space. I've personally witnessed my confidence and my independence increase because these moments make me feel empowered, and it's a chance to get to know myself better. But I do understand that it could be dreaded with the fear of being judged because, you're alone in public and we're social creatures after all. But in these next few moments, let me tell you how I've slowly gotten over this. So for example, today when I was filming, I felt like people were looking at me, and at times I felt embarrassed, but I reacted with compassion and reminded myself why I was doing this. It's because this makes me happy. Noticing that opposing thought and then changing that narrative is one way that I've actually been able to combat feelings of social anxiety. Also, with time, it gets easier and easier because you realize that no one actually cares. People are so caught up in their own lives, so just don't worry about them at all. Personally, when I see someone being authentically themselves and comfortable in their own space, it really resonates with me. It inspires me and it reminds me to just simply be myself, no matter where I am, because at the end of the day, it's my life. No stranger should have control or authority over what you do in your own space, and you should never give them that power. I think it's also really important to constantly remind yourself of that until it's ingrained into your subconscious. Anyways, taking myself on a solo date has really helped me gain a new perspective on life. It's helped me take a step back to gather my thoughts and just be more appreciative of the world around me. So if you haven't done so already, in 2023, I highly encourage you to take yourself on dates often and learn to be comfortable in your own space. It's definitely a journey that I'm still figuring out, but I've appreciated the process when reflecting how far I've come. You know you're an adult when kitchenware and just anything like homeware makes you so happy. So I leave you with some ideas. First one would be going out for a coffee, going for a picnic in the park, reading at a cafe or a park, watching a movie in the cinema or at home, going out for a meal, or just trying a new recipe and making it really pretty fancy, because food is also a visual experience. Dressing up and blasting music, or just dressing up and just going nowhere. Getting your nails done, going shopping or window shopping, or just going for a walk. Honestly, doing a combination of these is something that I love to do because I can definitely make a whole day out of it. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you thrive in 2023. Take care.